105 the GOAT and New Radio Sports Network, 50-44. Gibraltar pulls out the victory here. And man, oh man, that was an exciting basketball game. What was your message to your team at halftime? You took a little bit longer getting out here after seeing Harigi hit that buzzer beater to end things off on a happy note to bring that lead into the locker room.
Well, they laughed at me, and I had to tell them about 2 minutes into the story that there will be a point, but we used the old boxing reference. I felt like everybody was kind of feeling each other out with jabs. You could tell, with friendships on the other side, they know each other well. There were hugs before the game. And so it was jab, a jab, a jab, trying to feel it out. I kind of just said, when are we going to come with some uppercuts and some roundhouses and eventually a knockout punch? And, they were ready for that. They said, let's do it. And we kept thinking that we were going to have those opportunities to take that lead and look for that knockout punch. Second half, they actually went up on us by 6. That was what we were hoping to do. We wanted to go into a little bit of a delay and pull them out of that zone at about the 7-minute mark. But they stuck in that zone right up until about 3.5 minutes left, 2.5 minutes left. And then we were able to close it out and actually shoot some free throws pretty well, which we haven't been able to do a lot this season, but we've obviously been working on them throughout the last month, and the girls are getting some more confidence with it too.
Speaking of uppercuts and roundhouses, I think the right hooks all came from Emily Glock, all 16 points coming from there.
Yeah. 5
3-pointers. How about that performance?
It was great. I have to believe she was like 5 for 10 or 5 for 9. It was about 50% tonight. The play calls inside were be patient, get a layup. Unless it's Emily, go ahead and shoot. You've got the green light. And then even in the delay, I said, we're going to run this clock. We're going to run 45 seconds. Unless you're open, Emily, go ahead and shoot it. And she was just feeling it. And when you get people like that, when the basket looks big, you just let them have it. Who was that? Selly? That was Selly. So you just let them go and let the players play. And sometimes I think as coaches, we try to get too much control of the game. And that a lot of times that's a good thing, but sometimes it can hurt you. In this case, I just wanted them to relax and play. So I tried to stay out of the way, let them run, make the play calls, and we made some adjustments with our zone. We put Asusana on the bottom tonight. I thought it was kind of like having another point guard behind the scenes, and I liked how that looked. That was the first time we experimented with that, so you might see more of that this season.
And then final question for you, the one thing that you talked about in our pregame is that, obviously Pioneers still have some pieces from last year. They know what winning looks like. That's something still in development. How much does a win like this kind of put that type of character into this team?
Like I said, especially coming off of a close game with Ocano and then 2 tough losses, they could have easily come out and kind of just said we're not loving basketball right now and laid an egg, so to speak. But they came out firing. I couldn't ask for a better time for a rival game. Right before the holidays, get them fired up. I said, this is how you should feel before every game. It shouldn't take Sevastopol or a rival to get you this fired up, but I know that it's extra special. We look at Southern Door on Friday and then a nice little break. And I think the girls are more excited for these conference games than the non-conference with our schedule this year. So the timing is perfect. You couldn't ask for it to be better. And I was really happy to see us run our delay at the end successfully, not force shots. Take some time off the clock, make them come out and follow us. So it was good.
Well, Coach, we'll see you down the road. Congratulations on the win.
Sounds good. Thanks for being here.
You've been watching 105 the GOAT and the New Radio Sports Network.